Well, tonight we're on your side with an alert about something almost everybody has. News 19's Clark Foraker has been investigating red gas cans for about a month now and joins us tonight on your side with why they can be dangerous. Clark.
We're talking about plastic red gas cans, and it turns out many of them are made without something right here in the spout that would cost manufacturers only 5 cents. Use outdoor equipment long enough.
Well, yeah, I grew up on a farm.
And you'll have to fill it up.
It's something you do every day. Fueling up a lawnmower, fueling up a chainsaw.
For almost 4 decades on his parents' Orangeburg farm, Chad Funchess did just that. And he'd help others fill up at the gas station he owned down the street.
A pecan limb behind my convenience store had fallen, and part of it was on the building. And I was cutting the limb up with my chainsaw.
But that chainsaw ran out of gas. So he grabbed an everyday red gas can to refuel, when like the one in this test, his gas can exploded.
People need to know that red gas can out in their garage or storage house, it could be a bomb. This kitchen screen.
Billy Walker is a Lexington attorney who's litigated gas can explosion cases for the past 7 years. During that time, he's used video experiments prepared by an expert witness to show the possible dangers of the common red gas can. Take a look. After the boom, the plastic can is split into pieces. And just imagine if you had been holding on to the can, how severe injuries could be.
And when people get burned by this, it is horrific.
So horrific that the Consumer Product Safety Commission is involved. Already, gas cans have general safety warnings printed on them, telling users to keep away from flames and electric motors. But the CPSC wants to know if a small mesh screen called a flame arrestor will make the cans more safe. They say they'd like to see flame arrestor technology included in gas cans. Since 2009, they've been investigating if the standard for those red gas cans means additional requirements to add flame arrestors. While some manufacturers do include flame arrestors, the gas can Chad was using didn't have one.
And that's what a flame arrestor does. It prevents the flame or the heat source from getting into the can. This wire mesh will dissipate the heat throughout the wire and keep the flame itself from entering the can.
Walker has filed a federal lawsuit against Blitz USA, the manufacturer of the can that blew up. It claims the lack of a flame arrestor made the can dangerous to users.
The can is designed so poorly that when you pour it and pull it back up, it creates a vacuum and it sucks that heat source into the can and causes that can to explode.
Blitz USA has filed a response denying all claims their product that lacked a flame arrestor was unsafe. Still, the Materials Information Society published in 2010 that an inexpensive screen flame arrestor can prevent these types of events from occurring. This is a side-by-side comparison showing the difference a flame arrestor makes. The test used an open flame. The gas can on the left has no flame arrestor. The can on the right does. You see the difference. The can on the left explodes, while the can on the right is still intact.
On research I've seen, nobody's saying that they don't work. So if they're inexpensive and they work, why not use them?
Major Darwin Fullwood works with the Casey Department of Public Safety.
Anything that would eliminate somebody getting hurt for a few dollars is well worth the expense, I would think.
He's been called to scenes where a gas can caught fire while someone was filling up lawn equipment, although says he's never seen a can explode.
Nothing was ever really determined on what ignited the spark. It's something off the heat of the muffler or some type of exhaust, or we don't really know.
Chad says he remembers everything about that day and says there was no flame around when he was cutting the pecan tree outside his gas station.
I was burned 46% of my upper body. And the rest of my body was used as skin grafts to graft over the burnt skin.
Chad spent 4 months in a coma. He lost his left arm in the accident. Doctors were able to save his right hand. It doesn't have any movement, but metal pins have curved his fingers, so he's still able to do certain things. The father of 3 says that's not stopping him from living a full life.
It could happen to anyone, and people should be aware of the risk that's involved.
Not all stores sell gas cans with flame arresters, so check the labels before you buy one. We've called around to some stores in the Midlands and have listed some that are selling gas cans with flame arresters under this story on WLTX.com. On your side in Columbia, Clark Foraker, News 19, WLTX.
Such an important reminder to all of us. Everybody has one of those in the garage. Thank you so much, Clark.